Hey everyone, happy Facebook Live. It is a Wednesday. Look who I got beside me. This is Zach Gilday.
Yep, great to be here. I'm the new morning weather person. I'll be starting Monday.
Yeah, Monday. So he's been training the last week and a half.
Yep, it's been a lot. Been learning so much. Dan is a great teacher. He taught me so much, so I really appreciate it.
There's a lot to learn and to jump in. And he's like, why are you doing it that way? And I'm like, there's a method to the madness. There is. And some of the stuff will just take a little while. So we're doing something new here on StreamYard. We're streaming to Twitter and YouTube because we're able to stream to more platforms at once now. So we're going to try this out, see if it works. Let us know if the audio's sounding good. Present from Centerton says, buddy, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. If you're not the first, you're last, Darren says. Well, we'll talk about that. And, wow, appreciate it, buddy. There are some amazing meteorologists that are at NWAS too, the National Weather Association conference. And that actually ended today. And I really wish I was able to see some of the presentations because there's a lot of cool things. But what we can do is we can look at hashtag NWAS22 and be able to look at all the tweets.
Yeah, we should do it.
Yeah, and check all that stuff out. But here's the deal, man. You're going to be shadowing Josh because he's working on the morning show and you'll be there tomorrow and on Friday. So we just wanted to do this Facebook Live because this is the last time I'll see you before you do the morning show.
I guess so. Yeah.
So you're on your own, buddy.
All right.
I'm just kidding. No, I think he's got it. Everything's all good. So miss seeing you at Tillery Elementary for weather presentation. Well, we're going to have to make that happen, Gene. So we're getting back into the schools now, and we're getting back to full staff. So hopefully we can make that happen. So anyways, hey, we got Savannah. Savannah wants you want to be in the Facebook Live? She's like, no. Anything you need to add or nope? Were you coming to tell me something? Okay. You want me to mute the mic? She's like, what's going on here? Is it about what? Is it about is it about the weather?
Yeah, it's just
at
about
7?
the D block.
Okay.
So we're doing the road show live, and it says back to you, and then we're going directly to you. So you'll just say
and that's in the B block.
D
for
final
forecast for 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll just be like, yeah, Crystal, this morning, whatever.
Okay. Cool.
You know what to do.
Cool deal. I do. I got you. We'll do that. So someone says right here, who is the new guy, Amanda? Well, if you're just hopping on here, this is Zach Gilday.
Yep, I'll be doing the morning weather show. I come from Abilene, Texas. I was doing the morning weather there for about 3.5 years. Before that, grew up in the Northeast, Connecticut, so long ways away from home, and excited for some Northwest Arkansas weather.
That's right, and can't wait for that. So you're going to be doing all that. I was trying to get your name on here and spell it, but for some reason I don't think you can do it until after you can't do it. Yeah, I guess you can't do it when you're before you launch it. So maybe there's a way to do it. I don't know. Let's see. I don't see it. Do you? I mean, I see this show the display names, but it's just going to be me.
Oh yeah.
There's Dan Scoff.
I don't
know. Well, it's always fun to. Oh, maybe I can do it this way. Hey, there we go. All right. Stand by here. Learn something new every day.
Oh, I can't be before you, Dan.
Yeah, you can because that's where you're sitting.
All right.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Left to right. So that's how that works. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Let's get to some weather stuff, right? Enough with the and we're going to learn more about you, Zach. But here's the deal with the low pressure system. So we have had this low that's been churning to the south, and Zach, it created a tremendous amount of rain in the Mississippi area.
Yeah, sure did.
This was not good, folks. I mean, we're talking about a tremendous downpour. Check this out on the satellite and radar. And by the way, that pink shaded area, or the purple shade, depending on how your screen looks, was actually a flash flood emergency. Something interesting, too, that evolved from the National Weather Association conference, and I saw Nate Johnson mention something about this, is purple isn't as, and you can kind of scoot in here because the camera is a little bit smaller. Purple isn't as significant of a color. People don't respond as much to purple as they do red.
Makes sense.
It does make sense. I do have an argument against that, though. How do we differentiate between the different type of flash flood warnings? I think it's good to have that differentiation where you can actually see what the story is very quickly. So I can tell that you've got flash flood warnings that are considerable, which is the blue. You've got the regular flash flood warning, and then you've got the pink shaded area. As you can see, that's flash flood emergency. And I know that purple doesn't, stand out to people, but it's nice to have that differentiation to know, hey, this is more than just a flash flood. This is a flash flood emergency. And so, I'll show you as we zoom in now. The graphic that's flashing right there is the considerable, but look at this. You can see right there, catastrophic. Now, catastrophic is different than just seeing this essentially. As you'll see, it's just your average run-of-the-mill flash flood warning right here. Radar indicated. Radar indicated is not nearly as life-threatening as catastrophic. Yeah, but there was, man, oh man, was there a lot of rain. And so let me show you this real quick as we look at the total precipitations. Zach, this is just a tremendous amount.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Was it 8-9 inches?
Look, 12.
12.
I mean, and we can look at this. We can actually do a query. Let's check it out here. We'll check out and we'll zoom way in. So there's 11.2. 11.2. So here's what we'll do. We'll zoom in a little closer and we'll get right in on the bullseyes and see what it shows. That is a tremendous amount of rain. That's all from that pesky low pressure system. Yeah, there it is.
13 inches.
12.9. 13.4. I mean, I didn't even go above 12 on the color scale. I mean, I might need to change that, but that's like a daily rainfall or at least a storm total precipitation. And if we look at the reports, let's check this out here on the flooding. This is a really big weather story, and this is a tremendous amount of rain. So,
and this is only the past 12 hours.
Yeah, well, 24.
24.
Yep. So multiple roads in Scott County flooded. Absolutely. Here's water surrounding business along the highway. Here's some other flooding on Good Hope Road in Decatur. And so, I mean, you get 12 inches of rain, that's going to cause some issues for sure. So that's a tremendous amount of rain. What can we expect? Let's talk about our weather around here. So we've got a little bit of an active forecast. You can tell me what you're expecting because you actually made the forecast.
Well, we've got another system building in from the northwest, and that should be arriving Saturday. May see a few showers, but those rain chances really going to be picking up Sunday into Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably the best chance for rain Monday. I said a 60% chance. So
we might be bumping that up too to 70.
Probably bump that up.
There's a little bit of uncertainty as to just how much, the precipitation is going to evolve on Monday. I mean, we're still a ways out.
Still a little bit too far out.
Speaking of a ways out, what about the end of next week into Labor Day weekend?
Oh, yeah. Some models are showing a tropical
thickens.
storm making a landfall across the Gulf Shore.
Yeah.
And then moving north. And we might get some of that moisture in northwest Arkansas. So
now what's interesting, we talked about this. If you're on the west side of those remnant lows,
you get that.
You get subsidence, you get sinking air, and you don't see a whole lot of rain. But you go just about 150, 200 miles east of the low, and you got what they saw in east of the low in Mississippi. You got a tremendous amount of rain. So, all right, back to the graphics here. This is what we're expecting here, up to 2 inches possible. This is going to be adjusted. This will probably go up as the confidence starts to increase a little bit more. Here's a look at the precipitation and the 2-day forecast timeline. Obviously, there's no precipitation, so you don't have to worry about that at all. But I will show you the future track radar coming up in just a bit because beyond the next 2 days, we got great weather. The humidity is going to be low in northwest Arkansas. That's going to lead to a really nice morning tomorrow morning. I can't wait for that. But here's a look at that future track. And so Saturday, we've got rain chances that start to pop up. You can see those developing. There's Saturday evening, a little bit of isolated shower activity. Saturday night into Sunday morning, we've got more rain and storms developing. And then Monday, you can see that shower and storm activity. The European and the GFS are pretty much on the same page, although the European kicks us out faster. The GFS lingers it a little longer, right, Zach?
Yeah, GFS has some decent rain chances for Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, but the European not so much. So as we get closer, those models should start to align, and then we're going to have a better idea of what to expect.
That's right. That's right. So let's answer some questions that people might have for you about if you're just meeting Zach for the first time. Tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you grew up, and hold on just a sec. There we go.
I grew up in Connecticut, the Northeast, a small colonial-sized town, about 14,000 people. Developed a passion for the weather when I was in middle school, and then I went to college and got a bachelor's in meteorology. From there, I got my first job in Abilene, Texas, and I've been there for the past 3.5 years. Really enjoyed it down there. I loved it. I did the morning show there too. I was doing the weather. 3.5 years, and then now I'm here in Northwest Arkansas. So funny how that track goes from the Northeast to Texas, and then
kind of back
Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah,
and so creeping back. But my brother lives in Tennessee, so I'm a little bit closer to him.
Yeah.
So a long weekend, I can go out there and visit him.
That'll be cool. Yeah, we'll make that happen too, for sure. Yeah. But right now, Monday is your first day. You're going to be on the air with Crystal and Perry, and they're not doing the road show anymore, so you kind of missed out on that. Yeah. But maybe that'll happen next summer. So that was cool to see when they were out at Bella Vista today. Let's see here. Brandon says tropical, hot and humid weather, watching week 1 of college football while in the pool. There you go. You might be not even needing to get in the pool as the humidity starts to increase. In fact, speaking of that, check this out. This is the mugging meter, and this is starting to go off the charts by the end of the weekend into next week. So that's going to be the shower and storm activity that pops up. And that's going to lead to storm chances. Now, as far as severe weather is concerned, probably not a whole lot of severe weather in terms of organized, not like majorly organized storms. Tornado doesn't look like a threat at all. But damaging winds in terms of downbursts will be possible.
Yep.
Anytime you get those cells that pop up. Gonna have to call them hogs, says someone right here. This is Janie that says, yeah, going to have to call the hogs, and we'll see if we call them in the rain on Saturday. I don't think it's so far out at this point. I think it's going to be a little east, but typically those tropical systems can drift west a little bit more. All right, here's your 7-day forecast as we get ready to do the KXNW newscast. Josh Rugger said, woo pig? I don't know why he's got question marks on there. Probably because he's half asleep because he did the morning show. Yeah. Josh, you'll be seeing Zach tomorrow morning, probably around like 5 o'clock or maybe a little 4:30.
Yeah, probably 4:30ish.
Yeah, we'll let him go here pretty soon. That's why we wanted to do that. All right, so I think that about does it. We'll show the 7-day in case you didn't catch the weather. So temperatures heating up, upper 80s, lower 90s. Then we got mid to upper 80s next week. Rain and storm chances increasing. And Wednesday we got rain and storms as well. Oh yeah, Janie, he knows how to call the hogs. We've done that. We've went through that.
We've done that.
So yeah, we're getting close to the newscast, so we're running short on time. But there's a look at the River Valley forecast in the lower to middle 90s. Then we drop down into the upper 80s, but the humidity is coming back. But I will say this: enjoy the lower humidity now while it lasts, because we have that northeasterly wind. Here's a look at the dew points that will be slowly returning as we head into next week. But right now we got that northeasterly wind that's keeping the dew points lower. So lower 60s means some beautiful weather. Great weather this evening. Great for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals that are playing at Arbus Ballpark. Great homestand. It's $1.50 sliders tonight.
Oh yeah,
maybe you should just get over there. Yeah, out there and eat a couple sliders for $3. That's not bad. Yeah. Then on Friday, you got another game. Saturday, we've got Faith and Family Night that's occurring at Arbus Ballpark, and Ryan Ellis is the Christian concert that's happening. That's with KLRC. I've been hearing them talk a lot about that, and that's going to be a great time. Weather looks like maybe some isolated activity popping up. We'll have to watch that. Sunday. Yeah, we've got Josh Marshall, his dad, with Red Vines and Sour Punch. They are the featured promoter that night. So they're the what's the sponsor? They're the sponsor for that evening for the game.
Get a free hat.
Go free hat too.
Free hats.
Sour punch free hat. Let's go. Heck yeah, that sounds good. All right. So that about does it. Let me go back to this dew point graphic real quick and show you that starting to pump back in. So I can't wait to see if this actually worked on Twitter. It says it does. It says I can go live on Twitter. So this might be another way to kind of gain a few more people and to give them the information that they need, because we do a lot of these Facebook Lives during severe weather events and also with severe weather events coming in. So to kind of give you a heads up. But there's that northeasterly wind and there's the low pressure system. And we already mentioned that and we already rehashed that. But man, what a stormy day. Look at all that rain this morning into the afternoon. And then another round that popped up. And that was just a bad situation. Look at how that kind of just parked itself.
There's Interstate 20 there. It's not good.
Yeah, I-20 was definitely getting. It's showing up on YouTube. I know for a fact. That's cool. Awesome. So yeah, rain and storm chances will occur. Good weather for Roots Fest. I sure hope so. What's Zach's Arkansas football record prediction?
Football record?
Yeah.
National
So out of
championship.
12 games. All right. Listen to this
we'll
guy.
See. Hey, SEC football.
That would be amazing. If we win the Natty
Yeah.
and you come in here the first year, we're gonna be thanking you.
Yeah.
What do you think, honestly, legitimately?
Honestly, I have no idea.
You don't know?
Who's even good? I don't really pay attention.
Well, if you had to give a record out of 12 games, what would you say?
Well, actually, I've heard that they're going to be ranked. So if they're going to be ranked,
They are ranked. Yeah,
they should win.
Preseason too.
I mean, hopefully win at least 10.
10.
I mean, if they're going to be ranked, I mean, then they should.
Nice. There
Because
you go.
I'm under the impression that if you're going to be ranked, you can't have any losses. Because you got teams out there, like they go 12-0, and they're not even top 5.
Here's the thing, though. They've got a tough conference.
Yeah, I know.
And they got a tough schedule.
But the teams
He'll
who have
learn
won
that.
every single game.
Yeah.
I mean, they it's not their fault that they haven't been tested.
That's true. That's true.
So, like,
it's not.
what do you expect from them?
You got a good point.
But these SEC teams, they have the opportunity to win.
Yeah, they do.
And if they lose, then they don't deserve to win it.
There's a big game happening this year. Alabama's coming to Arkansas. That's going to be.
Oh, that's going to be crazy.
It's going to be off the chain, man. That's going to be crazy. So, all right, guys. Well, about to do the 7:00 newscast, but oh, by the way, weatherman down, man. I got the knee on the on ice because I'm meeting the doctor tomorrow, but I'm thinking no running for a while.
Nah.
So,
But he can't do pull-ups. Just got that new pull-up bar.
This guy lifts like crazy. Look at that. You can see the guns through the shirt, man. Yeah. 19 in the AP poll. That's what.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So they are
Yeah.
they're ranked in the top 25.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Hopefully the weather isn't too hot for that first game, but that can definitely happen. So maybe we'll get all the rain and storms out of our system early next week. By Wednesday, Thursday, that system moves out. We're in between tropical system coming in, and hopefully we got some good weather.
Nice day.
All right, guys. 20 minutes on the dot. I'm headed out. We'll see you guys later. Zach, good luck tomorrow morning
Thanks,
with
Dan.
Josh.
Yep.
And make sure you check them out on the morning show. You'll see a lot more of them as well. So, all right. Take care. Zach Gilday, Dan Scoff. Bye-bye.